Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, we're on part 2 of What If Civilization Started Over. In the last episode, the quality was horrible, but I fixed it all. Please like and subscribe, turn on notifications, comment, and yeah, let's get into the video. It cut out last episode, but, the Bulgarians weren't here last episode, they are now, or they are here. And also, I tried to say that this nation was coming, and now invading this region. No matter they all hate each other, or a lot do, they all decided to ally up against the Great Empire or the Central Asian Khanate. And yeah, let's get into the video, shall we? And well, first stuff starts slow. Slowly the Khanate is going to expand across the Caspian Sea here, taking much of modern day Kazakhstan. As everyone starts to go up through here, through that river a bit, thinking it'll lead to the red team, which it does, but actually the red team river only goes about here. But eventually they're going to reach the Caucasian team. And here's the thing. This nation from the old world has about 16, 14, or 1500 boomsticks. And if you don't know what boomsticks are, they're firearms. And so this super technological superior army should easily win, right? At first they do, but then they get cocky. They want to push into the mountains. And this is when boomsticks start to become really ineffective, as they don't have enough range to protect from spears that will go down, wiping out 60% of the army from Caucasia. And they're going to get half of the boomsticks from that army. And boomsticks are only produced right here in this lake area. It has some of the perfect conditions for boomsticks, but so does the Caspian. So slowly, we're probably going to see boomstick production slowly go more and more westward. And who knows, probably we'll eventually get to the Black Sea. And well, the red team here, they know that the Central Asian Khanate is right by, so they're going to meet up as they prepare for a war. But here's the thing, they don't like each other, but all of these nations, except for Romania's just a chill guy, looks up so much to the Central Asian Khanate. It gave them the reason for them to form civilization. And so, after the pink team distributed all the boomsticks, especially to this military dictatorship, they will launch their offensive. And already the people were not liking the government for destroying or for losing a lot of their boomsticks. But after they see an army with no experience with boomsticks override or overrun their new claimed area, you better know people are now hating them so much. And now the government is unstable now, as the east and west divide could reach a boiling point, which would be really, really, really bad for the people, as boiling point would mean that the nation could swing two or more factions. And this is when we will see that exact scenario happen. And all these nations will, or all these regions will declare that they want the Western dynasty. As this is the Central Asian Khanate, we may see the Western Central Asian Khanate form as this nation goes through dynasties. But here's the thing, this isn't an organized rebellion. They are all under the same banner, but they all have different ideals and all that, kind of like the Republican Party in the Spanish Civil War. But, yeah, the place where all the boomsticks are manufactured just got, occupied, and they joined with open arms. They're now going insane with boomstick production, outpacing the little Caspian or not factories, I guess armory makers by over 40 times. For every one gun they make over here, they make 78 guns over here. And so we're just going to start to see the Civil War start to just steamroll through this nation. What? Everything looks so good on the outside, which it kinda is. Oh. The Boomstick place declares their own dynasty. They call it the Boom Dynasty. Oh no. The Boom Dynasty is now going insane. Let's go back over into Europe. The Red Team Army, or the mixture of the armies, are just going to start to go around here. They're not going to really go to the Actually, they're going to go to boomstick factories, learn how to make it, spread the knowledge across it, and they're going to make them pretty fast now. As this region doesn't have enough water for boomsticks to be made effectively, and so it's almost impossible for boomsticks to be made here. But the capital of the empire will be taken. This is kind of the final straw, as we're just want to see, I guess you can call them we're just going to call them the Black Sea people. They're going to continue. And after about this, we're going to see a treaty. And this is going to be the Treaty of Anatolia. Anatolia, or is where the treaty will be signed. By all the rebels, every single nation will go into right here where they first landed. And yeah, let's look at the treaty. And this gone kind of downhill pretty quickly for them. They're divided into that's not supposed to be an independent nation. But now it is. Let's count how many nations. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 nations were formed from the mess of all of that. I probably counted wrong, since I'm an idiot. But yeah, let's go back to good old exploration. Now with boomsticks being in every single one of the nations, they can start exploring stuff. Oh, I need to undo that. Let me just do that. They are going to continue to explore, especially the Bulgars, as they don't really feel a connection to their current settlement. And so they're going to get to about here. They're going to explore more. They're actually going to explore all of this, which is pretty surprising, as they aren't really known to be sea voyagers, but I guess they will be here. The Romanians. They are just going to explore, not really claim, as they are a bit weird, I guess, but they're really chill. And so once they get to here, they realize it's just open plain, so they're just going to send 14 people out or something small. They're going to discover Alps, so they're just going to turn back down. They're going to go back up through here, and all that, and then they're going to start to go around here. They're going to go up through Italy, and we kind of have all of this being explored pretty rapidly. Maybe in 200 years, I would say all of this would be discovered, as we kind of have to go quickly, as this series will only have 50 episodes. And by episode 20, I kind of want the world to be almost fully independent or something crazy. But we're going to continue to see them go down south, as they're going to explore more of Asia Minor, and just all of this land altogether will be explored, as you're going to see what will be known as the Western Migration. Because of this, people are going to be hired just to explore new lands by private investors. They're not going to go through the Alps, as they're still mostly Bronze Age people, but they somehow learn to manufacture guns. I don't know how realistic that is, but it kinda isn't. As really some of the only differences between some of the natives they're encountering is that they know how to manufacture guns. But weirdly enough, all of these nations also have some kinds of boomsticks. It's weird. And by that I mean they have boomsticks that are thousands of years old. And that they kind of know how to use them. But back over in Asia Minor, a little group wants to be hot because they want to just be hot. So they want to start to send out a little expedition here. And they're going to die here. And so they're going to start to try to make some trade towns and all that. Or just people who don't get thirsty that easily. And they're going to start to reach a few little lakes and springs. As they will soon reach the remnants of a massive destroyed city. It looked like it fostered millions of people, and they have a lot of boomsticks. And boomsticks is what the people call them, the natives. They will also learn about something called the Old Empire. As it turns out, language hasn't deviated much, and they've used the same writing and reading system. They will learn about a massive empire that was called the Old Empire that lived in Mesopotamia and something they don't know that is called Arabia. And they will soon learn about the old history of this world. They will learn about the old history of the old Empyreans. And they will soon decide that they will found civilization right where the fallen city is. And well, Mesopotamia will finally see the old empire after 3,400 years. The old empire will return. They want to make it live up to its former glory. And the old Empyrean people, that they call themselves, will rise. They want to learn about the past. They want to learn about the world before them. And they will soon learn about the the Singularity Testament and the invasion that wiped out this world and made it inhospitable for over 1,000 years. And once the people from the bunkers emerged, this is what we saw. Only one civilization survived. And it was this pink nation that turned teal. But we still have to get to the nations that were just formed. And after the old empire would tell everyone what just happened, everyone's world will change. And these are all the new nations that will be formed in Europe. We have this weird Italian nation, we have Sicily and the other islands, and all of this. And this is where I'll end this video. We have 47 more episodes until until the major event that will either end the series or flip it on its head. So, like I said, please like and subscribe, turn on notifications, comment what you think of the lore, give lore suggestions, etc. And see you guys in the next video. Peace.